Right, it's Thursday morning and I need to have a shave. I literally look like a homeless fella now. And I look like Jesus. I remember when I used to play for Bootle and I had it like this. And if you ever want to know something about yourself, how you look or anything like that, play football, because opposition fans will 1,000,000% find something about you to try and skit or so. And then we're going up for a corner and they were like, hey, here's Jesus, F off back to whatever, Jesus, hey, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And I just remember thinking, I do look like Jesus. So I need to get rid of this and have a trim my hair as well. But it's Thursday morning and do you know what? I don't like this organising everything. It does make me think about what we want to do going forward, because we've got loads of little jobs on at the minute. So I've got unlimited jobs at the minute coming in. I've got unlimited jobs for me, Ben, Scott and Mick. I've got glue on me. Me, Ben, Scott and Mick, because we all drive, we've all got the tools to do everything, and we can all do the houses start to finish. So I've got unlimited jobs for them. However, I've also got Pablo doesn't drive, Phil doesn't drive, Paul drives, but then he's got his own tools, but then he hasn't got a ladder for today. So we're gonna have to someone's gonna have to drop a ladder off for him. Ronnie drives and has got his van, but again, like limited on what we can give them to do. So I'm trying to get them better and better. Lewis obviously doesn't drive. Apprentice, Labby, he drives, but obviously he's learning what we're doing and stuff. And we've got Dave, who drives and does bricklaying, but is limited to other stuff as well. So it's so hard. I mean, it does reaffirm that going forward, I want everyone to be as multi-skilled as possible because of situations like this. Otherwise, if you've got big projects on, it works, but I've had it before in the past where I've got like too many people relying on me and Ben to come in and provide tools and show them what to do, and basically it's like a college rather than a company. So it's like a reminder for me, and hopefully a reminder for the lads as well, that, like, you know, work isn't just unlimited. We're not a charity, we're not a bank. Like, you know, you have to earn your wage. It's not given to you, or it's not a right that you just turn up to work, and it's like we have to provide the work and the training and everything, and you know, we have to walk you through everything. So the ones that do pick up the skills and continue to progress and, you know, add strings to the bow, we'll keep hold of, and that's the only way I think the company will grow. So today, right, are you ready for this today? I've got to meet at the yard. I've got to put the rubbish from the tipper on the yard. I've got to put the digger on the trailer. I've got to go to the flats to meet Paul to drop a ladder off and some tiles. Then we've got to go to the extension job and drop Scott and Pablo off and go through what needs doing on there. Then we've got to go to, I don't know how fingers. Then we've got to go to Formby and test drill the extension, see whether it needs piling, and we can knock the garage down. And I need to order a door for the back. And then we've got to go to a drainage job with the digger and this afternoon and dig a channel and put an access chamber in and get it ready for an extension on a house. Will we get all that done today before I go to footy training tonight? And I am absolutely knackered. So let's stop talking about it and do it. Right, it's 8:05 and the first job's done, which is get the rubbish. Hit the ground running this morning. Get the rubbish off the yard. So we've got 1, 2,
4 bins empty now, which is good. So here they are. Let me just put that chain back on and put that back on. Yeah, empty bins now. So, oh, I need to take that tyre to get a new one as well for the trailer. So next job is we're going to get these 2 slabs down here, and then the 2 blue bins can go there, and we're starting to get organised. But this just needs a little bit off, so we've just got the pickaxe to try and spread it out. So these 2 slabs down next. Do you want to show everyone our modern technique for getting this level? So we've got an old floorboard and putting the spirit level on it, and we're just doing that way. Oh, tell you what, that pickaxe is
Oh, I've done a bit, have you?
I've done a bit, mate. I've done a bit this morning. That's it on the yard now, so 9:15, so we've got the 2 flags down, and we've cleared that space now so we can get the 2 skips there. We are going to have to adjust all these once we get to the piling stage, but as long as we get them level that way, we can adjust all that once we do it. Right, we're going to have to go and see Ronnie first. Oh, let's go to the petty station first. And nice and dry, no damp. So we're just on the damp-proof job that we done, and today's job is paint it white. What are you going to do? Couple of coats? Yeah. Couple of coats, skating boards on, radiator back on the wall, and sockets and that screwed back on. And then I just need to give you a back box for this, don't I? Oh, I've got the thing to undo this now, so I'll get this done now, Ron. Yeah. And I'll leave it off, but then you screw the back box on. Or do you want to paint that now? Paint that now and I'll go and get you the back box. Yeah. No, it's here, sorry. I'll go and get the key to open it. So we're just on the flats now, and the job I started the other day. I've got Paul to finish it off, and then let me just show you quickly these tiles.
Where are you, Andy?
Up here, coming down now.
Where the tiles going?
Round the back. No, it's just the trees that cause all this moss, isn't it? But yeah, there's just 2 tiles broken there where the lad threw a radiator out the window. Had a tantrum and threw it out. And then I'm just looking at that bit there, look, so you can see the green. So there must be something leaking there, mustn't there?
There's nothing on the pipe, is there?
I know.
See it on the pipe.
Or is it just... everything else looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, and that gutter, if you can put that back in. These 2 are going to be fancy ones. That'll be a switch to the washing machine. That one will just be a double socket. It's got 3 wires in because it does the outside socket, so the outside socket needs doing. That one is just a normal socket with no switch, and that's the switch for it, so that'll be hidden in the cupboard. Okay. That one's just a normal switch. This one's a fuse spare for the boiler. And then you've got, again, normal double socket, and then that'll be a switch for the fridge integrated there. And then you've got normal double socket, fancy one, normal switch, fancy one, extractor fan, switch. That'll be a fancy switch. And then we've just got the extractor fan up there. And that's a mirror. That's a feed for a mirror. And then these will just be normal spotlights. These are normal spotlights. And then that one's a fancy light, so a pendant, like a pendant style. This one's a triple dimmer. Okay. So she's going to get that. That one's a why has it only got 1 wire? Why has that only got 1 wire? Fuck's sake. That's a normal double switch. That's a normal double. That's a wall light. That's a wall light. That's the extractor fan. So that'll just be a normal single socket switch. White switch. And what we've done is we've just left the feeds there. So you'll have a label on it. So that goes to them. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got feed in, feed out, and then that goes to them. So you'll probably just Wago these, because when they do the kitchen is when they'll put them in. So it's got one in, one out, and then to the what's it called?
Switch.
To the switch, yeah. But do you know what? I don't know what's going on here. One of them just comes through, I think, and then one goes to this. What powers this light?
Okay.
So it'll just be the 1.5.
Yeah.
So you just Wago them together so that until they fit the kitchen, and then they'll pop them through and put them in a switch on the thing. Those, she's going to order them. That's it then, and then in the office. Sound?
Cool.
So we are at my sister's extension job, and before we start doing all this, we're going to check the ground. So we've got quick hitch off, and I'm just going to stick the auger on now, and then I'm going to take this off. Oh, it looks a bit rusted. I'm going to take this off, and we're going to attach as we go the 100mm augers, and we'll see how far down we go till we hit our ground. So obviously before you do this, you need to check for drainage runs, cables, etc, etc. If we're looking at the plans, it runs around this way and down that way to the street, so we should be okay. Drilling over here, we're going to do this corner, and if you want to be, you know, thorough, you'll do we'll do one here, one there, maybe one in the middle, and obviously if anywhere gets down to 2.5 meters, it becomes safer, cheaper, easier to pilot. So let's see how we get on. So here we go. So as you can see, you were asking me, weren't you, like, what makes you think that it needs to be piled? And I said, well, we're in Formby, which is basically...
We're at the beach.
It's a beach town, which that is just pure sand, isn't it? It's like proper beach sand. So what we'll do is, I don't think you'll be able to see that, but... Oh, you can, yeah. So we'll get another one on now.
What we're going to do is we're going to dig it all up and then start using it as building sand.
Yeah, we'll put another extension on this now and see how far down we can get until we do it hard ground. We've only got 3 meters though, so, but if it's 2 meters, if we hit 2 meters, then it needs piling anyway. So
Yeah.
so let's take that end off, and we'll get this one on, and we'll see how far down we get.
What do you mean? Take it.
So we took that bit off,
It's the nut.
but there. But obviously when we've gone to attach the other one, it doesn't have this on. It's like we need a square bar to go in there, really.
With 2 holes in it.
Yeah, that's annoying. So why would he sell me that and not say, oh, by the way, do you need
this.
the coupler for those 2 bits? Those 2 bits you've just bought? Yeah, I do, mate. So we'll order that so that we've got it. But what we're going to do is, because what we said was it might be easier for us to dig a hole here and then just... So we can dig obviously like a metre deep and then stick this down.
In the hole.
Yeah, and see if... Yeah.
This fans are getting used already.
Nice, well, we'll do that. So we'll unhook this, and I'll just go around and dig a little trench where we want to go. We want to test drill. It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cameraman.
Lord Strand. Put that on.
So back with that on. Actually, all we're pulling up is sand, isn't it?
I've just pressed stop by accident. So I can press recording.
That's all right. So we are, as you can see, we've got the digger like fully into this hole. I could probably come forward a bit and try and get down more, but I don't think we need to.
The evidence is there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
we're already 2 meters and all I'm pulling out is wet sand now, isn't it?
Yeah, see a bit
I'll just pull this last little.
A bit groundwater, mate.
I'll lift this last little bit of sand out, but first hole. I mean, suspicions were
Right.
right. Yeah. Just been falling in. That's another reason why we use them tube piles. I always forget to film stuff.
You never got your phone on the ground, mate?
Well, I've just missed that whole the whole garage demolition, and then we were just planning on what's next, and we're going to crush all that as the driveway. But I wasn't sure whether my sister was going to do a driveway or not, but she is. So what we're going to do now is clear this, and we're going to dig all this up with the digger while it's here, and I'm going to get a grab wagon to come pick it all up, and then we should just have a big hole here, and we'll crush all that into it, spread it out, and that's the base done for the driveway then. And that makes us half 2, so I've cancelled the other drainage job until tomorrow. So me and Phil will go and do that tomorrow. Paul's just messaged saying he's finished on the flats, so just be hopefully Ronnie's finished today, and then moving everyone back around again to different jobs then.
Made a mess.
What did you say? What's my sister or my sister's fella going to say?
So your brothers come and just made loads of mess. That's what you're going to say.
To be fair, he's not wrong. So this, we've got a grab wagon coming tomorrow to grab this, and then all this is going to get crushed and go there. Oh, you can't really see with the sun. It's so but the diggers the diggers earned its money today, hasn't it? Pulled that tree up with ease, didn't it? That I was like thinking, oh, I can't get through these flags and that, and then I thought, let me just try grabbing it.
That's quite rotten, that though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought, let's try grabbing it, because a couple of times I've done that. So all this will get crushed. That probably won't make a dent on the driveway, will it? We'll have to see what she wants to do with these flags, whether all they're going to go in, and all them are going in as well, otherwise. So if we come back with the tipper with towing the crusher,
yeah,
and that'll tidy all this up then, won't it?
Yeah.
And then maybe she's probably going to get rid of that, isn't she?
I imagine so.
She might want us to get rid of like a load of these bushes as well. Yeah. In which case the digger would have been better, wouldn't it? But that'll be another day. So we've had a good little day here today. We've done the test pit there. Something to show them.
Go on.
Where are we? We're just on a call out on the way back. Someone's fitting a boiler up there and they need a flashing fitting for the flue on the roof. So just gonna put these triple ladders up now and see if we can which I am spreading myself far too thin, and I am, you know, covering for other people's mistakes at the minute. So I'm just on the way to B&Q because I've just finished that call out for the Housing Association for a different house, and that requires us to go back tomorrow and fix these. There was like 10 slates that were all damaged, and they were like, oh, we just need this flue connecting. So when they said to me, oh, we just need a flue connecting on the roof, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll go and do it. Got there and there's like half the roofs, you know, thingy, and that's Anderson coming to our front door, and I'm gonna miss him today. So I seen him briefly this morning, and then when I get back he'll be in bed, and you know, I'm not even seeing my son, and I've got footy training tonight in about an hour, and I've got to go. And the job Ronnie was on, he's tried to hang the radiator, couldn't get fixings for the radiator, but you know, still done it, still tried to do it. And then when he took the radiator off, I told him that he'd crimped one of the pipes, and he's tried to put it back on, and I don't know what's happened, but he's ended up cutting the pipe, and I don't know what's happened, but he's cut the pipe and then he's put a clamp on it to stop water coming out. The students have come in, seen the boiler pressure's down, put the boiler pressure up, and the water's just been coming firing out and just flooded the back room. So the back room that we've just done a damp proof on, painted, everything's all done, and now like the room's flooded, and now I'm sat outside B&Q in a rush to go and get some 10mm connections and olives and I don't know, whatever else I need to do to get this job done. But I cannot leave 10 students with no hot water and no heating, so I have to do it. It's my company, it's down to me, it's my name. And I was chatting to someone the other day, and it's like, your company is only as good as your weakest link, and you'll have heard that before, but an example of that is like, you know, we're putting scaffold up, or like this now. So like this now, this company will just remember us for this. They won't remember anything I've done, all the good. They'll just remember, God, he flooded the back room because they left a clamp on the radiator. And all your good work, everything is like, oh, should we use them again? Yeah, they do a good job, and the fair price, but they might flood the house, and you're a bit like, anyway, let me go and get this job done. Right, 8:20, and the rad's on. I haven't got my thermal camera out, but it's boiling hot. We've got the pressure on the boiler, and this will hopefully help dry out the room. However, I just keep finding stuff that needs doing, so I'm not sure what happened with these nails. That needs screwing on. That needs screwing on. I don't know why these haven't been done, but... And then, I don't know what's happened there either. A mark maybe. But we will. And then there's still all the rubbish in the garden, so I need to come back to this another day. Another day, it seems to be the theme of work this week. Just another day, that'll do, another day. But I'm here working as hard as I can to try and keep things together. And I cleaned that today. And that is why I painted it first before putting the back box on. Come on. Oh, give up, you know. Right, I've got footy at 9, so we're going to rush home and get ready. So, what day is it? Friday morning?
Hey, as much as you can get.
Yeah, full load, yeah. He might need 2. We just want to get rid of it all, so don't tell him it might need 2, because then he will make it 2. But just see if you can do 2. So we brought the crusher here. No. So he's taking that, and we're crushing that to put on the driveway.
Oh, right.
And all these flags, not the block, yeah, they're keeping them.
Yeah.
And then these bushes down the side, we need to like chop them back as far as we can. They can either go on the tipper, if you want to take a tipper of non-recycling, and then you can take a tipper of bushes.
How long is it going to take to get rid of all this?
Couple of hours.
Couple of hours.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
It's only 4 walls. It's only 4 walls.
It's only handball of everything.
Yeah, I'll throw some in now for you.
Oh, you're right.
I'll start the job off. Sounds.
I reckon we put that board there, Dave.
So where are we up to now? What has happened today? Today has been the worst day ever, hasn't it?
Absolute waste.
I hooked the crusher up and took it to my sister's. We've connected it all up. Me and Phil have then gone to Chestnut and connected everything up. And then we've gone to... You are joking. So we've just... Oh, I can't even believe what's just happened here. So we've just come back to connect the digger up and go to a job, and it's been robbed. So we've just been on all the neighbours then trying to get info. I've just reported to the police, and yeah, we're just trying to figure out who could have took it. I'll let you explain what's just happened.
Yeah, I'm having a bad hair day.
You are? Look at me, I look like Jesus.
This is my body, he's taking it easy.
I've just put it on Instagram as well.
Welcome to Merseyside Police.
I have to delete that.
Go on the
You
bottom
can save
there.
time if you're reporting a non-emergency, looking for advice.
Now, Paul, why don't people listen? Why don't people listen to me? On?
There is also a lot of information.
Oh my God. So, what's happened is I'm on the phone to the police now because I need to ring them and say that my digger hasn't been stolen. Paul has rocked up this morning to mine and just hooked the digger up. I don't know why. Why has he done that?
To do digger tests.
Why has he done that, lad?
To do digger tests at your sister's.
Why has he done that?
To do digger tests at your sister's that got done yesterday.
Is that why he took it?
Probably. I imagine that's my train of thought, yeah.
I can't believe we've just gone to form me with the crusher. Come all the way back.
Where's the witness? Come back.
Lad.
Good morning, Merseyside Police. How can I help?
Hello, I'm just ringing up. I just rang about a mini digger that was stolen on
When did you call about that?
this morning.
Okay, right.
I found it now.
Oh, you found it? Oh,
Yeah.
Where was it?
One of my staff just randomly turned up and towed it away by accident.
So a member of staff turned up and towed it away?
Yeah.
Where,
To a different...
by accident?
Took it to a job.
He got confused and just for some reason thought he was meant to tow this digger and he wasn't. So I've come back to grab it and he's took it to a different job by accident.
Right.
So I'm sorry.
I mean, good. It's good you found it.
I know.
That's, conversation around keeping you informed.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God. So I'm sorry about that. If there's anything else I need to do to it, obviously.
Right. Just bear with me, Andrew. I'm just going to check the details of the report and then I'll pass it over to the officer that's been assigned.
No worries, thank you, and again, yeah, apologies.
Oh, no worries. I'm glad it's safe and sound.
Cheers.
All right, thanks for letting us know.
Cheers, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This day, mate. I was going to go to bed, you know. I was ready to go to bed.
I was going to say to you, look, mate, if you're waiting around for the beast and that, like, I want as much money as I can get, but at the same time, you're just paying me to stand here and listen to your problems. Do you want me to go home?
How many neighbours have we just knocked on them for as many angles of...
You got an answer off 2 of them now, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? You just you come out like me think it's been robbed and you're like, I'm going to knock at your door anyway, that monstrosity, you nit!
Yeah.
And that, I was thinking, lads!
If he was having a go, wasn't he? He's like, he doesn't even have the right licence plate on. I was like, yeah, but I've got them here. I swapped them, you know what I mean?
Like,
So
you
it's
do all things illegal, don't be going on about your nigger getting robbed.
Lad, what about Paul, lad? What about Paul, lad?
Lad, you know,
I'm gonna go to Formby now! Lad, I've just filled up with diesel! It's gonna be gone! I've got to ring this guy now and tell him, like, I mate, you know, I was meant to be at yours for 8:30 to do your drainage. He's gonna be thinking, well, who is this messer here? Who is this guy who's just absolutely messing me around here? Oh, mate.
I just messaged him and just said, look, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you, mate.
I'm gonna have to ring him. Ring him now.
I'll be there soon. Yeah, at like 1 o'clock. We have to stay till 6 to get the drains done, Andy. I'll fucking stay with you, mate. It is what it is. I'm not going out till about 9 o'clock. That's enough time to get ready. Yeah, I'll probably have to.
This guy's gonna think I'm nuts, you know.
I know.
Hi, mate. Right, I'm still on my way to you. However, I've had the fucking maddest morning. I took a crusher to Formby because I've got to connect it with the electrics, and I'm the only one who can do it. So I left me digger outside my house on the street on the trailer, took that to Formby, come back, went to hook the digger up, and it's been robbed.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, I thought so, and I've been on the phone to the police. I've been getting all CCTV together, and one of my lads has fucking took it to Formby. He's just rocked up, and I haven't told him to connect the digger, and for some reason he's just come.
He was going to take it.
He's just come, connected the digger up, and took it to bloody Formby.
Fucking hell.
So I've got to go to Formby now and get the digger, but we'll come to yours now, and we'll just fucking try and get as much of it done as we can. And I can only fucking apologise, mate. I've had.
Okay. How long do you think it's going to take?
I don't know. It depends how tough the ground is, but it's, you know, hopefully we'll get it done. You know what I mean, today. But I'll just stay as late as I can to try and.
So is she the way? How long gone? No, it's alright. So what? You're going to Formby now, and then getting your digger, and then coming straight here, are you?
Yeah, I've got all the stuff in my van, all the manholes, all the pipes, all the elbows, all the gullies.
Okay.
It was just I just literally went back to hook the digger up and come to you, and I thought it'd been robbed. So I've just spent the last couple of hours like
Looking for camera footage.
yeah.
Shant, no worries. Shant, okay, but can you? I'm gonna get off. I got off, to be honest, and then I've just come back before, so I'll get off again. And can you?
Do you want me to ring you when? How long?
15 minutes.
Yeah, sound, mate.
When you're just before 15 minutes before you're gonna arrive.
Yeah, I'll give you a bell.
Or give me a bell, yeah, and I'll let Dan and I'll meet you back here.
Sound, mate. Go on.
Alright, nice one.
Yeah, see you in a bit. I don't know whether he's just thinking, if I got that call, I'd be like, you know, I've heard every excuse, so
Yeah,
I'd just be like, yeah, mate, no
full of
worries,
shit.
yeah, alright, mate, yeah, whatever. Oh, do you know what I was more gutted about the trailer than the digger? I was thinking I've got a better digger
because
coming.
you've got a better digger coming.
Yeah. Now, in my head I was going, that digger's paid for itself, so whatever.
It is what it is.
You know, someone's gonna have fun trying to start it, and unless they
deal with all the
watch
problems
our YouTube and understand that you've got to press this and do that and pull that and do this.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they'd have gone to start it and gone, why isn't this heap of crap starting? Right, hey.
Hello, Ray. There you.
Did he wave?
Beat this off.
He's probably seen me Instagram post and thought, he's just had this digger off. Oh, I feel so stupid. Although, I don't know, I was half happy. I was just going to go back to bed, you know. Right, let's go and get this train done. And I can't wait to interview Paul here. Just say, hi mate, you know, do you want to talk us through what you've just done?
I'm saying that. Bye.
Are you going to do the advertisement for them? You can't? You are? On the run, aren't I? You're on the run? The amount of people who tell me that, and I don't know whether it's real or not. Let's have a look. I can't even get it. I wasn't sure whether that'd be more than a load, but it's light, isn't it? It's light though, isn't it? It's like proper, it's proper like, it's like, it is, yeah. Mate, you want to see us? We've done a test hole in the back with the auger, and it's just sand. That's me crusher. Yeah, man. You're not seeing it? Go and have a look.
There's a little bit in this corner here. You get a little bit extra.
Ask him, yeah. Can you grab that? This is my little crusher, my 5 gram crusher. And a screener as well. Look. Electric, quiet, isn't it? So we knock the garage down, just push it up. No, it'll do loads if you feed it, but the problem is with this, because of that, like we don't need that. So if we just had that, it'd be down here, and you could just throw it in. But now it's slow getting it up and in. So I bought 2 new ones.
Save money, do you say?
Yeah, do you know what? It's more. It's not so much saving money. It's like it's saving money and time. Only if like this is the only time we use it. Otherwise, if you've got like loads to do, it's cheaper for you to grab it and bring it back. When you do the labour, it works. This is the only time it works when you're rushing it for the driveway or an extension.
Gordon being out one. I misinterpreted.
He's ruined me day, hasn't he?
You took the crusher, so I've misinterpreted.
I've been on the phone for 2 hours to the police, to all these different, to all my neighbours. And one of my neighbours rang me and said, someone who looks a bit like you, but a bit broader, hooked it up. And I was like, what are you on about? He said, I'm sure it had your logo on. And I was like, why would someone take that?
I've misinterpreted. Obviously, when you say get the tipper and get the crusher, when I've seen that the crusher was going to have more money, wants me to take the digger. And when I got here, that's why I didn't get here till 10. And then when I got here, I told Phil so we couldn't get through to you to say, I'm here with the digger.
And he didn't, so then we were, mate. I was there like someone's robbed me digger.
One of them, like you say, I should have really sectioned and made sure you wanted me to take it, but it's here.
Right, let's get this crushed. Let's make some gooders today. I'm not having a very good day here. I've just paid for the remaining balance on the mini digger, I say mini digger. It is a mini digger, but it's a 2.8 ton, so I'm just going to call it the digger, because this is the mini digger, and the new one we get is the... That's why my screen's a bit blurry, 1 sec. I've got the new iPhone 16 and I'm trying to film with dust on the screen. That's better. But yeah, I was having a stinker today, so I just paid for the excavator, and as I paid for it, it was doing the conversion rate, and it sent £1 to the company in China, and it costs £24 to send any money to the company in China. So I basically just paid £24 to send £1. So I rang up to say, could I cancel that? I've sent the money now. You know, I just need to cancel that one now. And they've said, oh, yeah, it's going to cost you £20 to cancel £1. And I was just like, oh, Jesus. So it cost myself an hour's wage just by, you know, you slipping me thumb. But we're here on this drainage job, and here's the main. We're going to disconnect it here. We're going to 45 it out. He's going to lintel over it there and there. We're going to put an access chamber here. We're going to come along down the side because he wants to do a double story side extension. So we're going to bring it along. Then we're going to come down here, and we're going to put a Y branch off to there, a gully. Y branch off, not Y branch, sorry. Elbow into here and get the main soil pipe because he wants the toilet there and the bathroom's up there, so we're just going to leave it in there basically. So we're going to dig that where he sprayed out, and then along here next to the scaffolding, and then we might do a 45 into the access chamber, and then hopefully we can get this done today, even though we've had the worst possible start to the day. And I've just swapped the 200ml bucket, so hopefully this will fly through it, even though it is proper clay here. You can see it's like clay straight away, and he's just got a pile of clay when we rocked up. If only it was like my sister's soil job. So Phil's just gonna angle grind this off, and then we'll get a rubber connector onto 110ml soil pipe, and then like I say we'll re-divert it then. Got it?
Yeah, if you've got any batteries.
I was worried we were going to be like nowhere near on this, really, but we're actually not too. I reckon we'll get this done today. These are great, by the way. Yeah, I feel I'll give you the demo of what it does. So Phil's just connected obviously the rubber on there, tightened it. That's clay to PVC plastic. We've 45. I want to try and use as many 45s as we can rather than elbows. And then we're just going to connect that up now. That'll do. What a great tool that is. Look at that. It's like when you get them brand new, that. Then silicone spray behind you. I've got to take a bit more of this clay away, haven't I? This ground is like full clay, innit? Yep. It's definitely going to get floods and stuff in here.
Why?
Just because clay holds water, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's why this is just stuck. How much do we need to take off?
Take off what?
The soil. To get that in. Just that little bit there. Go on.
Yeah.
These are all for over here.
Raw.
Sounds. And then what did we find in the pipe? So when we did break into that pipe, look what we found. I don't know if anyone's seen this before. It's like a plastic. It's like a plastic coating that goes on the inside of the pipe. So they must have had damaged drains and stuff in the past here, and someone sent like a reinforcement, like a new tube that goes in, and obviously sets as plastic.
Like a fiberglass or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad that, isn't it? That's the first time I've ever dug one of them up though.
Yeah. I suppose it'd stop your drains from getting smashed, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how they've got it like in properly though, yeah. So we've got our drain in that way. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to have it with the obviously the main bit at the bottom here. That's your main run. These are all your bits that you're putting in. So I wanted to have that bit going that way so that if anyone comes to rod this, they know the main goes that way. You don't want to be rodding straight into a 45 and then you've got no idea where it goes after that. So, and between the main and the sun's killing me. Obviously we've got a fall down to there. Now you can't have this too steep and you can't have it too shallow. So I think the maximum's 1 in 80 or 1 in 100. So for every 80 inch you fall 1 inch. But you can't have it too steep, because what happens is the water runs quicker than the poo and tissue, and you end up with like if you don't use it regularly, you'll end up with like flushing the toilet. The water run quicker and the poo and toilet tissue would be left here, and if you weren't using it again for like, you're on an holiday for a month, you come back and obviously it'd all just be dry and rock hard, and the next thing would be going and hitting it and causing a blockage. Can I give you that? It's definitely going to be muddy boots after today, isn't it? So, and you might as well scoop some buckets of water out of that. Hey, no waiting. Well, you must have a bucket inside. So we're just finishing on here now, and we've got 45 off out here. There's his floor level there, so by the time it comes to here, the extension doors will be there, so this is probably in a good height. We've got one for his extension roof, rainwater gully, and then the main runs round 45, nice Y branch to that one, straight on Y branch, and we've blanked that off. So if he ever wants to do the front, so he didn't mention that to us, but he'll have one on the front the other side, you see. But if he ever wants to do anything, we'll put that in so that you know, when he does his side extension, he knows that's there, he can run that through and connect to the main if he wants to add another toilet or a bathroom or anything down here. And then we come to here, we've got a rest bend. Now we can't get that any lower because of the concrete footing, and then we've swapped a black pipe below the DPC, and then I've just put this on it for now so that no one drops anything down it. And that's us done, innit? And we've got a call out at G-Bar that we can probably go to. Phil is just going to put water down each of these now, and I will wait patiently by the access chamber and see what sort of flow we've got. So do a few. I can hear it. There we go. Nice. Like I say, you don't want too... Yeah, that's that. You don't want too much of a fall, but you want enough so that it all drains away. There you go. That'd be like a toilet flush. That's good. And he's doing the main one now, although we're pretty confident. We've got good falls on all the pipes. Get one more bucket through, although I think that one's coming through slow because he's feeding it through the little... Nice. And yeah, just, did you put it in slow?
Yeah.
Yeah, sound.
It's got a little tiny hole like that.
Yeah, I know. I thought you liked little holes.
Yeah, it makes me feel big.
It's so sunny today. And like, the sun's in that place where I can't get me visor. I have to drive like that. Just loads. So could have been an awful end to this week, couldn't it?
Yeah.
A mini digger and a trailer down, and it turns out that it was just Paul. I don't even know how you read the group wrong. He hasn't read the group wrong. What did he say? He just anticipated. Misinterpreted. So he's trying to say he's read the group wrong. But mate, I'm obviously glad that we got the digger back and we got that job done.
Yeah.
And the fella's happy, wasn't he?
So it ended on a positive note.
We've ended on a positive note, and I've got to go to bar 54 now because they're open tonight, and they've got a leak or something on the ice machine. So I'll unhook this trailer, put up my drive this time.
Yeah.
So no one can rob it, and then I can drop you off on the way to there then.
Okay. If I knew that, I wouldn't have clocked out.
What could we have done better this week?
Be more clearer is the so
Yeah,
hard in the
obviously.
Do you get obviously?
Like I need to say what I want done and say what I don't want people to do. So I'm going to take the crusher to Formby and then I'm going to come back and get the digger. I don't want you to
Do anything apart from take the tipper to
actually thinking about it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we were thinking, where is he? Like, why is he taking so long? He only had to go and get the tipper and come to Formby. And he'd obviously got the tipper, gone all the way back to mine,
You got your answer.
and then gone to Formby.
You got your answer, mate.
Oh well, you can't win every day, but I feel like today was a win. I feel like we've like.
If you look at the week over the whole though, if you feel like you've done alright.
Do you know what he meant to put? Like
Yeah, I
a
did.
pea size on that. My hands are filthy. Oh, that's better.
You are filthy.
Look how much.
You're a filthy animal.
Yeah. That's meant to last me like 5 years. That.
Alright, I'll give you the pound, lad. What do you want? Sorry, mate.
Right, that is the end of Friday. I don't think I can be bothered filming in 54. I just want to get it done and go home, and I can have a shave for tomorrow because I literally do look like Castaway, don't I? Hey,
Wilson!
you're looking a bit like that as well.
It's alright, in about 5 minutes, I'll be fresh.
You'll be fresh.
Fresh as a daisy. We're going out tonight, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone sees Phil out, you're gonna buy him a drink. Ronnie, someone was buying. Whoever it was, thank you for buying Ronnie. What was it? JD and Cokes. Ronnie was like wasn't a fan of YouTube at first, and then he went out on a night out with his missus, and someone said, "Hey, you're Ronnie the welder," and bought him a few drinks, and he come in the Monday, and he was like, "It's not bad that YouTube, is it?"
If anyone sees me out tonight, I'll lend them a few dance moves about that.
I will finish on that.